What's up troopers, my name is Neon and here it is, a brand new video for the top 5 best weapons in Battlefield 2042. You guys have been requesting this so highly, I couldn't believe you guys wanted this video super quick. I got so many high demands to make this video, so I'm really glad it's here. So before we get into the video, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do, and of course leave a like, thank you very much. So starting off with the first one, it has to be the AK-24. What I like to use for the AK-24 is the standard dot sight with the thermal sight. I actually go with the tactical compensator. This is actually going to help you out with your accuracy. This is going to be really good. If you want to be stealthy, then I'm using a wrap suppressor. You're going to be minimap stealth at the 30 meters or more. I use the BCG light grip. That's also going to really help you out with accuracy. If you use the BCG and the tactical compensator, this weapon's going to be shooting really straight. I'm using the standard issue extended, standard issue drum mag, and then the standard issue. The next one has to be the Savard. This is probably one of the hardest hitting assault rifles in the game right now. What makes this gun so hard is just these two sights here. We go with the champion muzzle brake because this gun is really good anyway and it shoots very slow. It's only a 600 rate of fire. I like to use the champion muzzle brake. It's going to be really good when it keeps your recoil control. I'm using a wrap suppressor, and then of course these are my nade launchers. I use the drum mag, but honestly I actually do like using the standard issue more because I can keep reloading way more consistent. And then I use the high powered, and that gives you the most damage out of this weapon. We're going in the marksman rifle class and we're talking about the BSVM. This is a weapon what they've been nerfed so many times, and guess what, it's still really good. I use the K8 and then I actually use the 5 times because you never know what situation is going to be in. I like to use something a little bit further. I'm using the short end suppressor. This is actually going to increase the rate of fire and you're going to get that minimap stealth. If you want to slow down the rate of fire, then just go with the standard suppressor in it. I use the laser sight because this is actually going to help you out with your recoil control, and you just never know if you need to be using a hip fire in, so it's going to be really handy for close quartered. But if I don't want to do close quartered, then I go with the LWG so I can strafe left and right way more quicker. Make sure you're using the specialist McKay. Magazine's the high powered extended. This is the one that's going to cause the most damage. If you want to go full automatic, then you can go with the close combat, and then you got the high powered. The next one is the 12 auto. Now this is a troublemaker of a weapon. So these are my two sights. I actually go with the thermal sight. It's going to be really handy, especially if you're playing Redact, as that map's very dark. I'm using the short end barrel because this is going to increase the rate of fire. This is going to really help you when you win your gunfight. And I actually use just the standard barrel just in case there's times where I'm like, you know, it's not as good, or I maybe want to slow down the rate of fire. You got to remember the short end barrel also loses project velocity, so sometimes using the factory barrel isn't a bad thing. With using a shotgun, you're always going to be really close range, so using the MGL laser sight is your go-to. I use the drum mag, then I use the bugshot shells, and then I use the slug shells. And the last one's in the LMG class. We're talking about the MCMG. This is in the LMG class, and what's just so good about it is that this weapon performs so much more consistent when it comes to your accuracy. The short end barrel is going to be really good as well, increase the rate of fire, get that wrap suppressor because you really want to be stealth with this weapon. I'm using the LWG grip. This is going to be really good because you're going to have like 200 rounds. So if you use McKay, you can strafe left and right. No one's going to get you, and even if they do try to get you, they ain't going to stay on target. I'm using a close combat magazine, and then using the high powered as my second, and then I'm using the standard issue extended for my last one. And there we go troopers, that's the top 5 best weapons in Battlefield 2042. If this video did help, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, be a part of Pink Army, and I'll see you troopers on the battlefield.